That's a 67-yard touchdown pass for the Panthers.
Yeah, that was he ran a post pattern there and was able to get away from the defender. Defender slipped down.
Pack supply moment here. I know Ed's going to tell me that is now the third touchdown pass.
Looks like they're going for two, by the way.
And they're going to go for two. 3 touchdown passes so far tonight from Jackson Sims to Pierce Richards. Ed is nodding at me. Yeah. He doesn't like it, but it's the truth. We saw it. It happened.
Kingwood Park's going to call a timeout here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay of that touchdown pass by Kingwood Park.
Okay. Okay, do whatever you can. I don't have about 2 seconds to call. Now, you don't have to.
And you're not hearing things, folks. That's the wind. The wind has just come and gone at this stadium tonight. It's weather. It feels good. It really. It's below 60 degrees now. It's probably about 58 degrees with that wind. And it comes and goes, it blows sharply. But, on that play right there, they had the wind with them. So he made a strong pass down the middle. He'd step up into the pocket. And Pierce Richards, he's just there. He's open, and he takes it to the house after he catches it.
And he was mentioned in our in the pregame part as one of the statistical leaders for this particular team. We knew that they could put up some points, and you could see there on that passing attack, one-on-one, he was able to get away from his defender, and then he had the speed to take it to the house here.
I haven't seen Ed's halftime stats, but I know that he has over 100 yards receiving. That's Pierce Richards, number 4.
Going for 2 here.
That's because they missed the extra point because of a bad snap. Handoff up the middle, that is Perez, and he does not get it, so that's another missed extra point. So we're only behind by 5, 19-14, and we know we're going to score again.
Yes, indeed.
So that's a good position for us to be in on that just an unfortunate play that happened right there against the Bulldog defense. Very unfortunate, but we got 36 seconds left. So who's to say that we can't get the ball
That's right.
and maybe hook up with Kendon on a pass where he takes it all the way in the house? It's been that kind of game.
Or maybe a double reverse on the kickoff. I mean,
possibly.
Those of us my age and older remember the Cardiac Cowboys with Thomas Hollywood Henderson.
Oh,
doing
Lord,
things
I'll never
like
forget that. I'll never forget that.
Kingwood Park taking their time on the sideline, trying to figure out how best to attack this right here. They'll be kicking off from the 40, but again, the very strong wind going from right to left on your TV screen. Or left to right if you're watching the Kingwood Park feed right there.
Now, according to what Charlie was telling me before the game, this kid right here, Sterner for Kingwood Park, with him kicking with the wind, he might kick it right over there at the Bulldog band. It might land right there between them.
Yeah, if he decides to just get it up in the air and not give either De Serrano or Fusilier a chance to see, he's taking a full line.
He's got that kind of leg.
He's taking a full
here we
shot
go.
here.
Check this out. Yes, and that's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out. He could do that. Charlie watched him several times and said I think, Charlie, you were telling me he has the capability of hitting like a 45-yard field goal out here.
Yeah, he was able to do that. Now, it was barely getting over the crossbar from, again, this is from the 43, so you add the 10 yards of the end zone. He was kicking a 53-yarder, and as a high schooler, that says a lot.
It does.
Wind assisted, though, but still.
Right, and he also says that he'll definitely be kicking for somebody's college football team next season. So just remember that name, Anthony Sterner.
36 seconds left in the first half. Nederland down 5, 14-19.
They're going to try to score.
Fusilier in the backfield. They give it to him. He's hit in the backfield. And this time the 3 Kingwood Park Panthers are all over him. 2-yard loss. But the clock is running, and I think that's all Nederland wanted to do, was just get the clock started.
Check that. That's number 55.
And that means that they're probably not going to run another play. I kind of thought they might try to do something. But
so we'll be getting
maybe
ready
they will.
here.
Maybe they will. Okay.
Fusilier.
Oh, man. Do we
They
have
have a timeout. They call a timeout with 2 seconds left there. Fusilier gets it up to the 43-yard line. Remember, the half cannot end on a, I thought they called timeout. I guess they didn't. So that is the end of the first half. It is Kingwood Park 19, Nederland 14. And now we're going to be treated to halftime.
You ready for a good halftime show?
Again, Bon V, Ortiz Formal Wear, Tri-City Exterminators, Pippa's Closet, East Tex Lube, bringing you this halftime activity as a Nederland Golden Pride marching band takes the field. We'll be back.
85 years is a long time. The level of pride in your craft that we do, it goes by quickly. And when you are dedicated to safely building the finest structures for the plants and refineries that keep our area thriving, you take it seriously. Thanks for 85 years. H.B. Neild & Sons, committed to the next 85 years and beyond.
Here's some news you can use. 5 Point Credit Union is extending the Getaway cruise. That's right. People can't seem to get enough of our sun-filled, fun-filled offer. So we're keeping the Get a Loan, Get a Cruise party going full steam ahead until October 30th. Cruise in today for a great rate on a great loan. And then start planning for your 5-day, 4-night luxury cruise getaway from your friends at 5 Point. 5 Point Credit Union. You belong here.
Your 2021-2022 Western Air officers are Lieutenant Kylie Merriweather, Lieutenant Ashley Bruno, First Lieutenant Emily Tran, Lieutenant Ashley Pham, and Captain Claire Duplant. Your 2021 social officers are Social Media Coordinator Jade Westfall, Social Event Coordinator Madison Martin, Treasurer Ali Regalado, Secretary Kinsey Acock, and Vice President Grace Learman, and President Avery Batten. The Westernaires are under the direction of Mrs. Jessica Blanchard and Assistant Mrs. Julie DeVillier. Tonight, the Westernaires will be performing a field jazz kick to Funky Town. The Western Air Girl of the Week is sophomore Caitlin Nichols, and Western Air Kicker of the Week is sophomore Avery Spell. The Golden Pride of the Golden Triangle continues the 2021 marching season with a performance by the Goldenettes Choral Team to the hit I'm Still Standing. Led on the field by drum major Alyssa Pattison and co-drum major Cindy Wynn. The band steps off to the strains of Tales of the Fleet Fanfare and the Royal Fussers March. The Nederland Band is directed by Greg Rose, Gary Janicek, and Justin Plaza. The polling routines are designed by Rebecca Neely. The Goldenettes are under the direction of Phyllis Mosley.
V is a skilled nursing and rehabilitation facility located within minutes of the Gulf of Mexico. Our Babe Saharius Rehab Gym offers inpatient and outpatient services with a focus on recovery and transition to home. Committed care. We are committed to excellence and the Bulldogs. Bon V.
Tri-City Exterminating Company. Since 1983, our mission is to protect your family, pets, and home from pests. Gene and Jason Albritton are your certified and licensed applicators. We are a family-owned and operated business located on Spurlock in Nederland. Count on us for quality professional service at an affordable price. We service both commercial and residential properties, free estimates, and 24-hour answering service. Ask about our one-year ant control service. Tri-City Exterminating Company.
Come to Pippa's Closet.
East Tex Lube at 1901 Magnolia Avenue in Port Neches is your oil change, state inspection, and fuel filter stop in the Mid-County area. Veteran and locally owned, East Tex Lube is watched from above by a great bulldog, Brad Hardy, and now managed by his wife, Nicole Lopez. Stop by and see the friendly faces at East Tex Lube. They bleed black and gold, and they want you to know each and every game that they say, "Go Bulldogs!"
team and the future Silverstone dancer. From California Star, Kingwood Emergency Hospital and Kenneth Complete Car Care. The Silverstars are internationally known for going standing away from Ireland to the Caribbean and from New York to Hawaii. From the competition floor, they annually bring home regional, state, and national titles. And from the whole field from across our state, they carry on the time-honored traditions of Texas high school dance teams.
Boston Bean, your pick-me-up place, offering iced and hot lattes, smoothies, and fraps that are to die for. The Bean has the largest selection of sugar-free options in the area. Drip coffee as well as cold brew are from all around the world.
The social officers are President Danae Montez, Vice President Callie Birmingham, Historian Maria Landy Garcia.
Hey football fans, I'm Enrique from James Carpenter Agency in Port Neches. I can truly say that our team will treat your family like our own. So if you want to experience it, come by the office, 3154 Sable Lane, Suite B. You don't want to miss it. Have a great night.
The spirits of the week is Ashley Pierce and Yailetta Barra. The dancer
Regardless of your wedding plans, formal tuxedos or informal suits, everyone is $40 off. Only at Ortiz Formal Wear in Nederland. Before you choose your tux styles or vest colors, register your wedding or special event today at ortizfw.com. No matter what you choose, formal tuxedos or informal suits, the groom is always free, and everyone else receives $40 off, plus special savings for the little guys in your event.
Billy Joe's Barbecue can cater your important event with our full menu. Schedule an appointment with our catering consultant and serve the finest barbecue or our other specialties to your guests. We always treat you like family. Are you hungry? Supporting the Bulldogs, Billy Joe's Barbecue.
85 years is a long time. When you take the level of pride in your craft that we do, it goes by quickly. And when you are dedicated to safely building the finest structures for the plants and refineries that keep our area thriving, you take it seriously. Thanks for 85 years. H.B. Neild & Sons, committed to the next 85 years and beyond.
The Nederland Chamber of Commerce promotes the people and businesses of the Nederland area. Organized in 1941 and composed of over 320 members, the Chamber works to improve the quality of life and economic development of our area. Check out the Chamber's webpage for monthly activities and membership information. The Nederland Chamber says, Go Bulldogs!
You can use. 5 Point Credit Union is extending the Getaway cruise. That's right. People can't seem to get enough of our sun-filled, fun-filled offer. So we're keeping the Get a Loan, Get a Cruise party going full steam ahead until October 30th. Cruise in today for a great rate on a great loan. And then start planning for your 5-day, 4-night luxury cruise getaway from your friends at 5 Point. 5 Point Credit Union. You belong here.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 479, was founded in 1913 in Beaumont, Texas, to serve the thriving communities of Southeast Texas as they worked hard to oil the world. Longtime supporters of Sheffield Productions, the brothers wish all the Bulldogs the best of. Since 1985, Sheffield Productions has been the videographer of choice in Southeast Texas. Important family events, including recitals, local drill teams, and airing sports on all our local channels, as well as Fox Sports Southwest, all created with an artist's eye. Contact Mike through the Sheffield Productions website to preserve your next memory.
The volunteer of the week is Levi Eden. The color guard member band student of the week is Emily Nieto. The band section of the week is the senior class of 2022. Tonight, the band welcomes our featured bandmates from Kingwood Middle School. What better way to show them how we do things up Woodland Hills Drive than by playing one of our favorites. Here's the hit by Pitbull and Kesha. Here's Timber.
A committed cheerleader for all things Southeast Texas. Famous tacos, addictive salsa and queso, dine in, take out, or catered. It's all here and more. Taco Ray.
Rewards app and get special offers as well as a free birthday dessert. All pizzas are hand prepared with the finest ingredients. As Donnie Broussard says, pizza for breakfast is healthier than you think. Baked fresh since 1958. Donnie Broussard's Pizza Inn, Port Neches.
85 years is a long time. When you take the level of pride in your craft that we do, it goes by quickly. And when you are dedicated to safely building the finest structures for the plants and refineries that keep our area thriving, you take it seriously. Thanks for 85 years. H.B. Neild & Sons, committed to the next 85 years and beyond.
We begin with senior clarinet player Andrew Wyella. He is escorted by his mother, Christine Rosales, and stepfather, Ray Rosales. Next is super player Gabriel Camacho. He is escorted by mother, Chantel Bicho. Next is senior clarinet player Laura Cash.
Hey, Mike, you there?
Laura Cash is escorted by her mother,
Taco Ray is a
Stephanie Cash.
family legacy on Nederland Avenue. A committed cheerleader for all things Southeast Texas. Famous tacos, addictive salsa and queso, dine in, take out, or catered. It's all here and more. Taco Ray.
She is escorted by her mother,
This is kind of like
Laura DeRoss,
senior
and father DeRoss. Next is senior color guard member Kara Frazier. She's escorted by her mother, Megan Frazier, and father Steve Frazier. Next is senior color guard member Jana Hamas. She's escorted by her mother, Jamie Hamas, and father Joshua Hamas. Next is senior percussionist Zachary Higginbotham. He is escorted by his mother, Michelle Higginbotham, and father Shane Higginbotham.
Is your air conditioner working
senior
hard
flute
in the
player
Texas heat? Is your dryer making funny noises? If so, give Bubba's Air Conditioning and Appliance Repair a call. Our certified technicians will fix every AC or appliance problem. Longtime supporters of your Nederland Bulldogs. Bubba's Air Conditioning and Appliance Service in Nederland, located at 136 Nederland Avenue. Wishing the Bulldogs a safe and successful season.
Ramon Moreno. Next is senior percussionist Linda Mundumba. She is escorted by her father, Max Mundumba. Next is senior drum major and clarinet player Emily Nieto. She is escorted by her mother, Kelly Nieto, and father, Fernando Nieto. Next is senior drum Skylar Patton. She is escorted by her mother, Susan Patton, and father, Gary Patton.
Baubles and Bliss, your one-shop happy place, offering women's clothing and accessories small through 3X. Also youth sizes for our little Blissonistas. Kim and Amber will keep you looking your best. Watch the live videos, join the Facebook group, and download the app.
Dominic Sotilli, he is escorted by his mother, Jeannie Sotilli. Next is senior program member, Emil Tudor. He is escorted by his mother, Catherine Loeb. Next is senior percussionist, John Watkins. He is escorted by his mother.
Bon V is a skilled nursing and rehabilitation facility located within minutes of the Gulf of Mexico. Our Babe Saharius Rehab Gym offers inpatient and outpatient services with a focus on recovery and transition to home. Committed care. We are committed to excellence and the Bulldogs. Bon V.
Tri-City Exterminating Company. Since 1983, our mission is to protect your family, pets, and home from pests. Gene and Jason Albritton are your certified and licensed applicators. We are a family-owned and operated business located on Spurlock in Nederland. Count on us for quality professional service at an affordable price. We service both commercial and residential properties, free estimates, and 24-hour answering service. Ask about our one-year ant control service. Tri-City Exterminating Company.
Come to Pippa's Closet.
East Tex Lube at 1901 Magnolia Avenue in Port Neches is your oil change, state inspection, and fuel filter stop in the Mid-County area. Veteran and locally owned, East Tex Lube is watched from above by a great bulldog, Brad Hardy, and now managed by his wife, Nicole Lopez. Stop by and see the friendly faces at East Tex Lube. They bleed black and gold, and they want you to know each and every game that they say, "Go Bulldogs!"
Let's hear it one more time for the members of the Kingwood Park Band Class of 2022. Thank you, seniors. And now for Kingwood Park heads and bands everywhere. Get on your feet and clap along. Here's your Kingwood Park fight song. The Kingwood Park Band is under the direction of Director Band Robbie Sitka, assisted by Brian Hess and color guard by Megan Young. And as always, the Panther Marching Band and Silver Star Dance Team, representing the Legacy, alumni, faculty, administration, and staff, support Panther football. We are.
Welcome back to Turner Stadium as you look at your Bulldogs coming out for the half from the locker rooms at halftime. Our halftime score is Kingwood Park 19, Nederland 14. Here are your pack supply stats provided by our main man, Ed Seymour, for their quarterback number 9. That is Jackson Sims. He was 11 of 13 for 178 yards, 3 touchdown passes. Rushing Isaiah Perez had 8 carries for 64 yards. And on the ground, number 25, Cody Floyd, had 3 carries for 10 yards. On the receiving end, there's only one receiver that's worth mentioning, and that's their main man, number 4, Pierce Richards, 8 catches, 173 yards, 3 touchdowns. And yes, It's halftime, everybody. Charlie, what about the Bulldogs?
I tell you what, it's been the Kendon Fusilier show. He leads the Nederland rushes, 13 carries, 119 yards with 1 touchdown. Luke Broussard has 6 carries for 25 yards and 1 touchdown. Bryson Bryant, 1 carry for 1 yard. Broussard is 7 for 10 through the air for 52 yards. Unfortunately, 1 interception. Fusilier got 5 of those receptions for 46 yards. Bryant got 1 for 2, and De Serrano 1 for 4. So basically, Kendon Fusilier and Luke Broussard, as it has been all week, or all season really. But now Kingwood Park is going to be kicking into the wind. Again, wind is coming from right to left, very strong. Temperature has dropped a little bit. It's about 69 degrees now, and there's a little bit of bite in that wind. And so when you hear the wind blowing in the microphones here, just imagine a nice cold breeze. We didn't have a blue norther come in, but it was very close to one.
It got, you know what, hands down, this is the coolest weather, especially with this wind, that we've experienced probably since the month of April. All right, Charlie, we're going to kick off their excellent kicker, number 19, Sterner. He does the pooch kick all the way to the 23. Not quite handled all the way.
He tripped a little bit as he turned to go upfield. And again, that pooch kick, that was almost like a lob shot up there coming down. Reception made there by Carter Smith, and the senior was able to get the ball to the, let's see, 25-yard line. And the good news is that one of our yard markers is working now. But to the one that gave us all the fancy numbers, oh, there it is. It's back. It says first down, 10 yards to go. So let's see if they can get this going here. First down and 10 for Nederland. Fusilier starts off in the backfield with Luke Broussard. De Serrano by himself to the left. Reed Barrow and Noah Kendrick to the right. Broussard. Quick flare pattern over there. Number 13's got the ball, and Noah Kendrick close to a first down. It's going to be second down and about 1 yard to go.
That's how we want to begin the first half.
Kendrick brought down by.
You see Kendrick lines up there as a tight end on the right-hand side. They fake it to Fusilier, and Kendrick waits for a second and then goes out. Good play there, good design. Trip right formation now. Now they come over to the left-hand side, so you have an unbalanced line over here to the left. Give it to Fusilier, student body left. He's got a crease, puts his head down, has the first down, tackled at the 40-yard line, and he went down hard on his back, kind of snapped his head into that turf.
Let's keep running. Let's keep rolling.
Pulling both guards, and those big boys come forward and make a hold there. But watch here at the very end. That head bounced off the ground. You never want to see that. Even good headgear. Nederland currently 5 points down as Kingwood Park was able to score on a touchdown pass, a long one in the last minute of the first half.
First and 10.
Broussard gives it to Fusilier, just a little stutter step right there, and the pile is moving forward there. Big number 71, Colby Smith, moved the pile there, gave Kendon about 4 yards.
I like this strategy of giving Kendon the ball.
Brought down by a host of Panthers.
And check out number 71.
Oh, he's pushing it. Colby Smith, the junior there.
I like that. Good job, Colby.
Fusilier picks up
4 yards on the carry. It's going to be second down and 6 yards to go.
We moved to 10 yards. Notice that?
Yeah, they're not going to try and guess the yardage anymore.
No.
Oh, Luke's got to hold on to that ball there. He should have the first down, but he was waiting there for the hole to open up, and the Panther got him from behind. Watch it here on the replay. Luke's waiting for it to come in there. Number 33 tried to punch that ball loose there. First down for Nederland right at midfield.
On that tackle was sophomore Hector Lira, number 33. He's their middle linebacker. They got a lot of young guys playing for their team, Charlie, on both sides of the ball.
Bryson Bryant in now in the backfield with Fusilier and Broussard. They give it to Fusilier. He cuts through the middle, loses the ball. He lost the ball. Fumble recovered by the Panthers at their own 45-yard line.
That just looked like a clean strip right there by number 22.
And from the 45-yard line,
who's a junior free safety. Check this out. I think we got all that, but that just looked like a clean strip right from it.
Yeah, and it's one of the problems with going between the tackles is there's a lot of bodies flying around there. Yeah, that was a previous play with Broussard getting the first down. So Kingwood Park takes over at their own 45-yard line. Again, a turnover by the Bulldogs, giving the Panthers possession of the ball.
Jackson Sims in at quarterback. He's right back on the field. He had a pretty good first half, 11-13. Pass right over the middle, and I'm pretty sure that was for their main man. They go to him nearly all the time. Number 4, Pierce Richards. Again, he's a sophomore receiver, 5'9", 175. He's in on it. Seriously, he's in on like 90% of their pass plays.
Caden Gonzalez on the defense there. Gonzalez playing outside linebacker for the Bulldogs, and that slant was right into his territory. 3 receivers to the right-hand side for the Panthers.
In motion, Pierce Richards going across field. And handoff, well, the quarterback, Sims keeps it. He slips up the middle past the 50-yard line, picks up about 6 yards on the play. It looks like they're going to mark the ball down. Actually picked up more than that. He's inside the 47, so they picked up about 8 yards on that play.
Yeah, I thought the Bulldogs had him in the backfield there, but
yeah.
Finally tackled by, I think, Dominic Stinson.
All right, big play right here, 3rd and 2 for the Panthers. We need to stop. Sims hands off. This looks like that's a definite first down. He picks up about 7 or 8 yards on that play. That's another running back for them. Looks like his number is number 23, and he is not in the program.
Fumble. Ball on the ground. Kingwood Park is able to recover it. Forgive me for yelling ball in your ear. That's a habit of 54 years.
That's okay. I'm going to let you make it on that one. I got Ed I can tap out to at any moment to take over on the mic. Ready at a minute's notice.
With the football, number 23, Morocco.
They did recover the ball. However, they're
second down, loss of 1 on the play.
2nd and 11. Lost a yard on the play. We need a big hold right here. We're at the 40-yard line. Good spot for us to hold them, get the ball back. We got to have a hold. Jackson Sims having a good game tonight. Trips right. The main receivers right in the middle. Pierce Richards, number 4. Inside pass, and that's incomplete. That goes to number 7, Legion. Actually, Christopher Bender, and Christopher has 1 reception on the evening.
Dominic Stinson, the Bulldogs' number 7, was right in his face. If he had caught it, he was going to get popped.
Looks like somebody got a finger on that play, on that ball, too.
Yeah, somebody at the line. I know Landon Kaywood's been trying to jump up and get that.
Yeah, I think he did. All right, Sims fakes the handoff, drops straight back, looks over the middle, fires again for that man, number 4, Pierce Richards. It's incomplete, through behind him.
And it was in his hands. It would have been a first down, too.
4th down, and it looks like they might punt, which is kind of surprising me a little bit. They have the ball at the 40-yard line in Bulldog territory, but they are going to punt. And as Charlie pointed out, I've said it 3 times, we've got an excellent kicker, so look for Sterner to try to bury them inside the 10-yard line.
Don't want to get a roughing penalty on this one, but they're able to hold after a turnover like this. This is great news for the defense. Fusilier is standing at his 10-yard line. And that ball may make it into the end zone. No, look at that ball dive, and they down it at the 1-yard line.
Exactly.
That is amazing.
It is, and that's exactly what they wanted. You know, what was amazing. Check out, they got a good replay of this on their board. It just stopped. It just did right there, and then it just slowly rolled. So couldn't have.
The only possible way would have been if Fusilier been able to get under it and make a fair catch, but they angled the ball away from Fusilier. He didn't have that chance. So the Bulldogs, starting from their own actual 2-yard line, is where the ball is spotted. It's way over on the side there. Our cameras are as close as they can get there.
I can't think of a better thing to happen for them and to give them a bigger lift than a 98-yard touchdown drive right
That would be great. Bryson Bryant and Kendon Fusilier with Luke Broussard in the backfield. Broussard with the keeper. He's going to get a couple of yards out to the 4.
Got a little bit of room, 2nd and 8.
Bulldogs staying on the line right now as the play is being signaled in from the sideline. Day Serrano and Reed Barrow are at the left of the formation. Noah Kendrick off to the right with Fusilier in the backfield. Bryant Broussard back there. Broussard is now in the shotgun. Moves Bryant into the spy back position. They give it to Fusilier. He's got an opening, gets to the 10-yard line. It looks like he has close to the first down. No, my mistake. I was guessing there. He got it out to the 9. I thought he had crossed the 10, but not quite. Watch it here on the replay. Fusilier fighting for that yard. That looked like a face mask there, but they got him down at the 9-yard line. It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
Let's get this first down. We're at 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs.
Same formation with Bryant there at the I-back. Run the screen over to Fusilier. It's a halfback pass. He's trying to come back for it, but it was underthrown because Fusilier was under a tremendous amount of pressure there from the Kingwood Park Panther defensive line. You can see he caught it, and there was no way for him to plant his feet and let it go.
And it's going to be a punt situation here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Reed Barrow tried to come back for it, but unfortunately it did not work. A good attempt there, just a little bit too much pressure from the Panthers. Bulldogs will be punting with the wind behind them.
Punting, Kendon Fusilier.
And Fusilier, there do everything. He is punting.
He'll be kicking about halfway back in his end zone. Low snap, it is through Kendon's hands. He's going to try and kick it. He does kick it. Gets a forward bounce on it.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
He rolls to the 30-yard line.
Oh, my gosh, thank goodness. Make him fumble.
We're going to take a commercial break here on this turnover. As Kingwood Park takes the ball, they'll have it 1st and 10 in Nederland territory. Taco Ray is a family legacy on Nederland Avenue, a committed cheerleader for all things Southeast Texas. Famous tacos, addictive salsa and queso, dine-in, take-out, or catered. It's all here and more. Taco Ray. 1st down and 10 for Kingwood Park. They have trips to the right. Sims at quarterback. Trying to get everybody to jump, and nobody would.
And the man to look for, again, you see number 4 out there to the right, here at the bottom of your screen, Pierce Richards. They've always been in the spread formation. Don't be fooled by him going under center. In the backfield is Cody Floyd, and Cody Floyd takes a handoff, busts up the middle, probably down at about the 31. Looked like his knee hit there.
Joseph Dugat on the stop, but that's a good gain of almost 5 on 1st down.
And they're pick up 5, so now we're at 2nd and 5. They got trips to the right. Pierce Richards right in the middle. He's involved on most plays. They've had a dual running threat of Isaiah Perez and Cody Floyd. Isaiah Perez being number 28. Jackson Sims. Hands off again to Floyd. Floyd bounces around left. He's upfield. Gets a big gainer.
Wow.
All the way in for the score. 31-yard touchdown run around left end by Cody Floyd. That moves the score up to 25-14 with 4:45 in the 3rd quarter. Kingwood Park is up on the Bulldogs here at Turner Stadium. And there you can see he just gets around left end, uses a stiff arm, and he's in. That's their first running touchdown for the game. They've had 3 touchdown passes prior to that.
Going for 2.
They've got to go for 2. The scoreboard doesn't show the score yet, but it is 25-14. Going around right is Sims. He passes it, of course, to Pierce Richards, and that's incomplete.
Great play there by Nash Leonard to knock that pass away.
Now, what's interesting here is that the Bulldogs are kept in this game because the Panthers have not converted any of their extra points tonight. Anyway, though, believe we're taking a look at this. Well, they're not. We had it for a little bit, but look, I believe we're ready to. Well, here's the replay going around right to Richards, and that was a really good deflection right there.
Yeah, Nash Leonard got his arm right across just as the ball got there to it. So the Bulldogs' offense, one-dimensional right now, with Kendon Fusilier taking the load, and the Panthers have figured that out.
All right, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back to Turner Stadium in just a second. Back here in Humble, Texas at Turner Stadium, where the Panthers are up on our Bulldogs 25-14, but we've got plenty of time left, 4:45 left in the third quarter. Sterner will be kicking. That shows you win right there, because that's like the third time that's happened that the ball's blown off the tee. But he had an interesting kickoff in this game earlier where the ball landed about the 20-yard line and then rolled past one of our guys and was picked up inside the 10-yard line. I think they may be looking at try something similar to this again. And there it is, coming over here to the right side, picked up and moved across the 30-yard line. That's not a bad return at all.
Yeah, number 32, Bryson Bryant, was able to catch it on the fly, and he was able to get good yardage there. Anytime you return a kickoff outside the 30, that's a good offensive coach's dream.
Absolutely. So it's a pretty good field position at the 33-yard line. And the Bulldogs, Charlie, we need some points on the board right now.
Yeah, we need a good sustained drive here. We were hoping to get one in the first 2 times. So first drive of the second half here ended in that fumble.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Bryant in the backfield with Broussard. Broussard throws it to De Serrano, who has the first down, stepping out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That's just a quick out there. De Serrano goes about 10 yards downfield and turns around to the outside and waits for the ball. Timing pattern here, Broussard puts it. De Serrano's got it. Good catch. Still on the left hash mark. Bulldogs moving with the ball, with the wind right now. De Serrano dodges out of bounds, gets into Panther territory at the 46-yard line. Just a quick out pattern, or a quick hitch pattern there to De Serrano.
Good man to go to right there, De Serrano, because he focuses on Fusilier, and that's who the Kingwood Panthers are focusing in on right now.
Fusilier back in the backfield now, right halfback. Bryant at left halfback. 2 receivers to the right. De Serrano, he's got single coverage on the near side. I like that. And if De Serrano's got some speed, he can go deep. Fusilier in motion.
Inside.
Good pattern there to Reeve Barrow. Reeve catches it at the 40-yard line. That is a first down. Nickel and dime, those little passes right there, that's how you loosen up a defense.
You know it, and if you get a score right here and with the extra point, you're 25-21 going in the fourth quarter. You're in this game. We just got to hold them, and we got to get a score right here.
3 receivers to the near side, with Fusilier being the inside slot. Then Barrow and De Serrano. Kendrick has single coverage on the far side. He's got a slant pattern if you want it. A little bit out there. Pass kind of got out of the quarterback's hand, kind of slipped out, it looked like, as he threw it. A little bit of pressure there also from the Panthers coming up into Luke Broussard's face. Made him throw it a little earlier than he wanted. Second down and 10. Clock stopped at 3:55 in the third quarter. Keeping Bryant in to help block there for Broussard. Blitz.
Downfield.
It's underthrown and almost intercepted. That ball was underthrown. Kendon Fusilier was open down there.
And he actually kept the interception from
Right.
happening.
Jackson Lindsay.
Yeah, that particular play, the Panthers blitzed. And so Broussard took his shot downfield on the post, but again, Fusilier gets double covered just about any time he goes down or goes deep. So it's third down and 10 for Nederland. They need to at least get it close so they can consider going for fourth. Although their field goal kicker, if you get him inside the 25, he's worth a shot. Kingwood Park blitzes again. Broussard comes left. He's got a possibility of getting that first down if he'd cut back, but no, they hold him. It's going to be about a yard short. So decision time here for Monty Barrow. Does he kick the field goal or does he go for the fourth down with 1 yard to go?
I say he's definitely going. This is still, even with the wind, it's a stretch about 47, 48 yards. Yeah, they're lined up. They're going to definitely go for it.
Double tight's probably a keeper. Nope, they give it to Fusilier. He dodges, gets the first down and more. Fusilier tries to get to the end zone, and he is fighting the whole way. They are mashing him to the ground at the 12-yard line.
What an effort. What an effort.
What an effort by an outstanding athlete, Kendon Fusilier.
You're going to take a look at Newbers. He's already got the first down right here behind Big 74. Still popping out. Stiff arms 15. And just pulls two defenders as he gets that extra 2 or 3 yards. Really, for most of that run, he wasn't even touched.
He's very good at that type of quick maneuvers there.
Yeah, bouncing around.
From the pure shotgun now. Bryant to the left, Fusilier to the right.
Going to want to really
Barrow
protect
in motion.
Protect the ball.
Hand off to, pitch to Fusilier. He's got an opening over here. Puts his head down and gets to the 4-yard line. Hard running there by Kendon Fusilier. It is possible to get a first down at about the 1-yard line.
And that would help.
Second down and 3 to go.
Good play call. And nice replay right here.
Yeah, sending Barrow in motion from trip or from the deuce call over to the single, took that safety over with him. It gave Fusilier an angle to shoot at. Don't want to ride that horse too much, though. You will wear him down.
We're approaching 2 minutes left in the third quarter. So good time to get a score and to hold on the defense.
2 receivers to the right. Fusilier goes in motion to the right, but Broussard's running back. He's got the touchdown. Luke Broussard scores from 6 yards out.
Get that extra point.
Bulldogs get to 20. It's 25 to 20 right now. And they're going for 2. They're going for 2. 25 to 20.
That just puts you right a field goal behind. Again, this is all thanks to the Panthers not converting any of their extra points tonight, Charlie. That's what's keeping us in the game.
Play clock down to 10 seconds right now as the Bulldogs get the signal from Fusilier in the backfield. Bryant at the spy back to the right, and now they do the tackle over. It's going to be a quick one here. Fusilier goes right. He's got it.
He's going to get it.
2-point conversion. Nederland cuts the lead to 3 points, 25 to 22.
Just
Great
like that.
2-point conversion, and that's a good sustained drive that the Bulldogs needed.
And just like that, you're back in the game.
We're going to take a commercial break after you see the point after attempt here. Student body right out of a tackle over.
Good step.
We used to call that the tickle formation.
Yeah. Good step by Kendon there.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Taco Ray is a family legacy on Nederland Avenue, a committed cheerleader for all things Southeast Texas. Famous tacos, addictive salsa and queso, dine-in, take-out, or catered. It's all here and more. Taco Ray.
Sportsmanlike conduct foul for the game.
Okay, the referee called an unsportsmanlike conduct on Fusilier after the play, so the 15 yards will be marked on the kickoff, which means that Nederland will be kicking from deep in its own end zone, or excuse me, its own field of play.
And an important note, Charlie, we're not on the field, so we can't really say anything one way or another. We're not on the field.
Watch it here on the replay. He comes through there.
Yeah, there's no way for us to comment on that. Well, now there's no way to comment on it. We don't know. We're not on the field. Charlie's pointed this out several times. We've had a couple of controversial calls this season, including Texas City, that went against us. But as Charlie pointed out, we're not on the field. We don't have their
we don't
view.
see everything that they do. And kicking off from the 25, though, with a 20-mile-an-hour wind behind your back is not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Carter Pelletier with the kickoff. He's going to take a full run at it and get it down there. And there he goes. That ball's going to drop at the 20.
Put him down, put him down, put him down.
The pile moves forward to the 42-yard line, and Kingwood Park's going to have good field position to start this possession.
Yeah, we take a look at the kick. Took the kick right at the 21-yard line. He was able to move it forward. It's about a 22-yard return, so that's good field position for the Panthers. And they, for the most part, in this game, they've had a lot of success offensively. They moved the ball well. Most of their offense is passing, and most of their offense runs through the quarterback Sims and the wide receiver number 4 Richards. So I don't see any reason why it would be any different, even though that was a nice run earlier by Floyd for the 31-yard touchdown run that they had. We got 1:44 left in the third quarter, 25-22. Inside, faked handoff, and Sims takes off up the middle. He gets the ball at about the 49-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 6 yards.
Yeah, I thought Landon Kaywood had him in the backfield, but he was able to get away from Kaywood.
Right at about the 50-yard line. Pick up about 7 yards. That's really more than what you want to give up. It's 2nd and 3. They got trips over to the left. Richards, number 4, is in the middle of that formation. Spread formation, takes a snap, passes it over. There's number 2 for his first reception of the evening. That's Patrick Overmeyer. Patrick Overmeyer, a junior, 6'4", 195. He's got good size. That's a first down for the Panthers. That's what the Bulldogs want to prevent. That's the second play in their possession. They picked up a first down.
We've got an official timeout.
Official timeout on the field.
Got an injured Bulldog on the field. We'll take a.
Well, Charlie, we're going to talk about our good friends, Chris Moore and Port Arthur News.
Yeah, they did an excellent job writing about Holden Craver in the I think the Wednesday edition of the Port Arthur News, the front page issue. And we do want to give a shout out to the Port Arthur News because they have been our friends for Sheffield Productions for a very, very long time. Chris Moore knows Southeast Texas football. He grew up in the area, knows all about the rivalries, knows how to write about things, using the words that really get through. And Stephen Hemelt, the publisher there, is really trying to make the Port Arthur News the news of South County. So you can empower yourself by getting a subscription, either digital or in print. Port Arthur News.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. They picked up that first down on the second play. They've got the ball inside at the 43-yard line. Handoff goes to Floyd. Same play as he got the touchdown on earlier around left end, but this time he's not going to score. However, I believe he may have picked up a first down because he's wrapped up at the 32, and yes, they're moving the sticks. It's another Panther first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. 45 seconds in counting in the third quarter. They have a no-huddle offense, and they give the ball again straight up the middle to number 25, Floyd.
Tavian Chapman in there to help make the stop. Big number 69 moving into defensive tackle there along with Jacob Coates. See 69 right there holding on to him. It's hard to run when you got that big guy holding on to you.
Yeah, and it's 2nd and about 6. 2nd and 6 inside the 30. This may be the last play of this quarter. about to hit the fourth quarter. And he's going to pass the ball over here to number 7, who evades the tackle inside the 10. He's going to score. That's a 28-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Sims to number 7, Christopher Bender. Panther touchdown at the end of the third quarter. So that moves the score up to 31-22 pending the extra point. And looks like this time they're not going to play around with a 2-point conversion. They're going to go for it with, again, their excellent kicker, number 19, Sterner. And that kick is good. So that makes the score now Panthers 32, Bulldogs 22. That's the end of the third quarter. Let's take a break here from one of our excellent sponsors. We'll be right back at
Is your air conditioner working hard in the Texas heat? Is your dryer making funny noises? If so, give Bubba's Air Conditioning and Appliance Repair a call. Our certified technicians will fix every AC or appliance problem. Longtime supporters of your Nederland Bulldogs. Bubba's Air Conditioning and Appliance Service in Nederland, located at 136 Nederland Avenue. Wishing the Bulldogs a safe and successful season.
Back now to start the fourth quarter. Nederland down 10 points, 32-22. Charlie Jellin and Robert Reed here with you for Sheffield Productions. And Ed Seymour figuring up all the stats over here. Working in the wind, we're all having to hold all sorts of paper to keep from littering the entire field here at Turner Stadium. But again, another touchdown by the Kingwood Park Panthers just at the end of a quarter. They scored right at the end of the second quarter, and that one on the last play of the third quarter.
Offense they do have, we saw that in the stats leading up to the game. I mean, they may be 2-6, but they put a lot of points on the board this season. They've got talent.
DeSerrano and Fusilier are deep, and he kicks it. He's going to go into the end zone, and they'll just let it hit there about 6 yards deep. Again, kicking with the wind, and that is a very good kicker. So Nederland needs to get some points on the field here.
And if they do, they're right back in it. You know, they could go for the 2-point convert. Well, they don't even need to do that. They hit the extra point, and, you know, they're down by a field goal.
First down and 10. Bryson Bryant in the backfield with Luke Broussard. Fusilier is up at the top of the formation with DeSerrano. Barrow and Kendrick here on the near side.
Broussard takes a snap.
Throws it over to Fusilier, and he's going to be tackled at about the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 4. You can tell Fusilier's just getting a little bit tired right now.
2nd and 6.
Fusilier comes to the near side now. We have trip receivers on this wide side of the field. DeSerrano is getting double covered on the far side. That means there's single coverage here on Fusilier. They may regret that.
Broussard's going to take off running to the left. And looks like he picked up a first down on that run. Yes, he did. They're moving the sticks.
That's a good run there. Everybody was covered. The Panthers dropped back into coverage there, and everybody was covered. He went through all of his reads and said, nope, I'll just take it. I can get a first down here myself.
That's all right. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They got plenty of time to do something.
Yeah, there's no hurry here.
No.
There's no hurry. Just give the defense a chance to rest up there on the sideline. Hand off to Fusilier. He's got a little bit of a moat right there, and again, he's pushing forward.
Looks like he picked up about 3 yards on that play, so it's going to be 2nd and 7.
The center of the Panther defensive line converged on him very quickly. He didn't have much of a place to work with.
You know, what's important is just keep pushing. 2nd and 7. You got plenty of time.
Bryant came out. Carter Smith comes in at wide receiver here to the right, along with Reed Barrow. Fusilier and Broussard in the backfield. Day Serrano by himself, single coverage on the far side. Low snap, Broussard rolls out. He's under pressure. He's going to be sacked at the 34-yard line. Panther pressure there coming in from the outside from the defensive end position. Sacked Broussard. Loss of about 10 yards there.
That's going to put him in a position about 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15 for the first down. And at this point in the game, no matter what happens, they're just going to hang on to the ball and keep going no matter what because they have to.
Yeah, got to get some points going here. 3 receivers still to the near side. Low snap, Broussard's got it. Fusilier stays in to block, and Broussard's going to be sacked again back at the 25-yard line. Broussard sacked again there. 2 sacks in a row, and it's going to be a punt formation here. There's no option.
Yeah, they just have the ball too deep. Too dangerous.
That blitz came through the tackle formation there.
4th and 23.
Fusilier with the punt attempt. Good snap this time. Fusilier turns it over into the wind. Takes a bounce there at the 38, and good bounce there by Nederland.
Right.
Still going. It's going to be down at the 38-yard line. But the Panthers are able to hold after scoring that touchdown. 8:54 left in the game. Nederland down 10, 32-22. We'll take a break and be right back.
Taco Ray is a family legacy on Nederland Avenue, a committed cheerleader for all things Southeast Texas. Famous tacos, addictive salsa and queso, dine-in, take-out, or catered. It's all here and
back
more.
at Turner Stadium. Kingwood Park takes possession of the ball at about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. We got 8 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in this game. Panthers are up 32-22 over your Bulldogs. Jackson Sims passes the ball over to number 12. That's going to be his first reception on the game. Number 12, Brady Jones, who's only a freshman. Actually, I think that's his 2nd reception in the game. Brady Jones, a freshman, in this group of young receivers for the sophomores and juniors, and even a freshman for the Kingwood Park Panthers. They're led by their quarterback, Jackson Sims, who's only a sophomore himself.
Calling a face mask, it looks like, against the defense, and I did not see it. I got to say that. Of course, we don't have the vision that the referees do over there on that side.
What they do with the face mask is they take it from where it happened, not the line of scrimmage. They take it from where it happened and move it up. And yeah, that's a 15-yard penalty. So now it's an automatic first down, 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 42 for the Panthers. They're in their spread formation. Jackson Sims again is the quarterback, the sophomore, number 9.
Nederland needs a turnover right now.
Handoff inside. Moves the ball all the way past the 35, 34-yard line.
Yeah, those 5 linemen there are just making all sorts of holes right up the middle.
This number 23, again, we don't have him in the program or in our roster that we got for Kingwood. He remains in the backfield. Again, Sims under center, moves back out to the spread formation. Ball at the 35, handoff, again, number 23. He doesn't have it. It's Jackson Sims.
On the quarterback keeper, on the left side, Jackson Sims. Right there by Dominic Stinson, number 7.
They either have to call a timeout or pull him for one play. And that was a legit tackle there. It wasn't anything wrong. Good tackle there by Landon Kingwood there.
Coming in at quarterback is a kid, the young man who plays wide receiver, Christopher Bender. He's going to take the snap.
It'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Got to have a hole right here. Panthers, and Bender's going to take it, and he does get the first down and more. Gets the ball inside the 25-yard line. Panthers get that big first down that they need right there to maintain the clock. 7 minutes and 35 seconds and rolling in the 4th quarter. Panthers have the ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Sims is back in the game after having his helmet popped off. You got number 23 in the backfield, Richards in motion. Handoff again to number 23, falling forward. He falls forward at about the 20-yard line. That's going to make it 2nd and 5.
Off left tackle, stopped there by number 33.
At the 26, that would make it 2nd and 6. Pick up a 4 on that play. Richards going out right. Sims receiving the signals from the sideline. Clock is rolling, 6:43 and counting.
Yeah, that 10-point lead is looking real big right now. Nederland needs a stop or a turnover.
Yes, they need to make something happen right here because the clock is, time is drawing shorter and shorter. Sims, this is what they're going to do. They're just going to run the ball. Number 23, he's pushing.
Mason Menace. Yeah, Mason Menace had a hold of him, but he had that lower leg drive. 3rd down, it looks like maybe a long 1 yard to go. Make it 2.
And Charlie, one thing we don't want to forget about, we got a Whataburger player of the game for the Bulldogs. We're inside 6 minutes, so you and I are going to start kind of putting our heads together a little bit here and thinking who that could be. And he and I kind of already made up our mind on that. We've had a very dominant player for the Bulldogs tonight. And he's had a good game. And we'll be introducing him shortly. Jackson Sims. Actually, this is number 7, Christopher Bender, who had a nice pickup earlier. It was 3rd and 1. He didn't make it, so it's now at 4th down.
Yeah, good play there by Joseph Dugard coming from the backside. You watch number 33 cut through here, and he's able to get the quarterback and put him on the ground before he's able to get the first down. And so it looks like they're going to bring out their place kicking team.
And as Charlie noted before the game, he's more than capable of hitting this field goal. This field goal is going to be, let's see where they're going to be marking it. It's going to be a 35-yard field goal. This is easily within his reach, not to mention you got to consider that he's got the wind behind his back. He's in the center of the field. This is Sterner, number 19.
They're letting the play clock go way down to 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's what you do.
And now they are going to call it a timeout before the delay comes in here.
And honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing it being backed up 5 yards to see him try that 40-yarder because he's got a leg. All right, let's go to hear from one of our sponsors. We'll be right back. Back here at Turner Stadium, Sterner is going to be attempting a 35-yard field goal for the Panthers. He's got the ball. He's in the center of the field. And
he was making one from about 15 yards behind that. So it's all a matter of the snap, really. Good snap, and he'll get it up there.
Yeah, it's about a 34-yard field goal for Sterner. They called a timeout, ran the play clock down. And this kick is up, and it is good. And that pushes the score to 35-22 Panthers with 4 minutes, 39 seconds left in this game. Well, look here. So we got our Whataburger player of the game, and we're going to put a camera on him, and that's him right there.
Kendon Fusilier has done everything in this game offensively. He's run, he's caught the ball, and if anything, he's probably exhausted from playing both offense and defense, but he has tried, and the whole Bulldog team has played very well tonight. Kendon Fusilier, this is our third time to award him the Whataburger player of the game.
That's a lot of Patty Melts. That's a lot of Patty Melts right there.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, that's a lot of Patty Melts for Kendon this season. That's all right. As much energy as he expends on the field, he burns those calories up
now,
fast.
From a defensive standpoint, though, I held them to 3. They only have a 13-point lead. So, I mean, if we get a quick touchdown here and an onside kick, we got a shot.
Yes, we do. And it'd be nice, too, if we could make something happen, like maybe even a turnover, interception, return. I doubt that they're going to put the ball in the air much longer, though, or at all. Sterner kicks off, and this is going to go into the end zone. What a leg, man. He hit that 1 yard before the back of the end zone. In fact, that hit the goalpost on the bounce. So the Bulldogs they'll take over their possession. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here in Normal, Texas.
Baubles and Bliss, your one-shop happy place, offering women's clothing and accessories small through 3X. Also youth sizes for our little Blissinistas. Kim and Amber will keep you looking your best. Watch the live videos, join the Facebook group, and download the app.
First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Got one last shot here. 3 receivers to the right-hand side. Broussard alone in the backfield. Bryant and De Serrano on the top. Broussard looks to pass. He's going to keep it. Runs right up the middle. He was a design quarterback draw, and he gets all the way to the 44-yard line of the Panthers.
I like that game.
Yeah, that was a design play because the receivers all went downfield, and then they turned inside to block. Well done.
Absolutely. That's about a 30-yard pickup right there.
Ball spotted at the 45, and that's exactly what the Bulldogs needed, a little jump start here with the game clock down to 4:15. Same formation. Hit screen. Over to Fusilier. Fusilier's got an opening. Goes along the sideline, gets the first down, stepping out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So it's a quick 12 yards, and it stopped the clock.
Yeah, 4:04 left. You know, you get 2 more plays like that, you might be in the end zone, and then you try an onside kick, and, hey, it's, you know.
Fusilier may have been playing very hard throughout the whole game. He's still got that extra burst of speed that those defenders have to respect.
Absolutely.
He goes now to the top of the formation to the left-hand side. Bryant, they're keeping him in to block this time. Kendrick by himself on the near side. Pass is caught by Kendon Fusilier in the middle of the field at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of about 7. It's going to be second down and maybe 3. No, mark it 2 according to the digital clock.
We got a timeout on the field. We got an injured Panther player.
Injured Panther down there. Again, we want to thank our sponsor of the game, HB Neild & Sons, and for their support throughout the entire year. Next week, we will be back home, Bulldog Stadium, last regular season game of the year. Crosby Cougars come to town. That game will be sponsored by 5 Point Credit Union.
We're going to take a quick break and hear from our 2 excellent
is a
sponsors.
long time. When you take the level of pride in your craft that we do, it goes by quickly. And when you are dedicated to safely building the finest structures for the plants and refineries that keep our area thriving, you take it seriously. Thanks for 85 years. HB Neild & Sons, committed to the next 85 years and beyond.
Second down and 2 for Nederland. 3:41, clock is running. Broussard drops back. He's under pressure from the backside. That ball was knocked out of his hands. That is a fumble. That is a fumble. Ball was knocked out of his hands, recovered there by Bryson Bryant, who was able to hold on to it, but that's a loss of almost 10 yards.
Oh, thank goodness for Bryson being tiny on the spot there.
Yeah, he was able to get right on it, but 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Of course, 2 shots for the Bulldogs. They've got to score here. 3 receivers to the near side. This time Kendrick gets ball gets away from him on that halfback on the screen pass. So it brings up 4th down for Nederland. Quick screen pass this time went to Noah Kendrick, who was unable to corral the ball there. 4th down and 10 yards to go for Nederland. Clock is stopped at 3:04 left in the game. Very exciting game here for both sides. Timeout is being called by Kingwood Park at this time for a 4th down.
Fast-moving game, too.
We'll be back with the 4th down conversion attempt in just a moment. Okay, we're back. No, but again, and by the way, next week, halftime is going to be sponsored by Pizza Inn. And we do remember our good friend Donnie Broussard, passed away a few weeks ago. We remember him fondly. He was a longtime supporter of Sheffield Productions, going back to the Friday night experience in Port Arthur News, back with Bob West, way back in the Jim Barton, way back in the old days.
Well, just a supporter of high school athletics in general, because, you know, you go back to when they were on Gulfway in Port Arthur and the old Thomas Jefferson Yellow Jackets and all the support that they gave to that program. And Donnie knew everybody. He knew all the coaches. He knew all the players. And just a super guy. He definitely will be missed.
Yeah, true supporter, not just the community he lived in, but everybody around him.
Absolutely.
Always a glad handout. So Pizza Inn will be the halftime sponsor next week. 5 Point Credit Union will sponsor the game as we wrap up the regular season of the Nederland Bulldogs. Still trying to claw their way into the playoff picture here, but we've got a 4th down and 10 to go. Bryant into block. Kendrick in motion. Low snap. Broussard's got time. He's going to run for it. Broussard has to get down. Oh, he's got it.
What an effort.
1st down. That 2nd effort by Luke Broussard gets the 1st down. Great motion there at the end. We was able to get that 1st down.
Yeah, just check out this replay because you're going to see what an outstanding effort it is by Luke here. Fantastic job.
So 1st down and 10, but the clock is running at 2:45 now. Broussard. Oh, that's got to be pass interference.
Yeah,
yes, indeed. Luke Reed Barrow did a deep curl pattern at about the 12-yard line, and the defender came over his back. You can see it here clearly on the replay. And you'll see that flag come in from just below here. Pass interference there. Clock stops at 2:38. I'm telling you, Robert, it's all going to come down to that onside kick.
It will, because, you know, you can just sense that they're going to put it in right here. And, hey, listen, similar situation when you go back to, I think it was the 2nd or 3rd game of the season when they were playing Silsbee. I mean, they had, this is about the amount of time that they had left. And they caught up and then won the game in OT.
1st down and goal from the 10-yard line. Ball is actually touching the 10, so there's no 1st down possibility. You got 4 shots to get it in, 2:38. Nederland, fortunately, has all 3 of their timeouts according to the scoreboard. Bryant in the backfield. Well, they got De Serrano on the slant if they want it. He's looking left. Pass is intercepted in the end zone. Pass is intercepted in the end zone, Kingwood Park.
By Jaden Henderson, number 15.
Pass was in the direction of Kendon Fusilier, but that turnover is just going to about shut the door here on the Nederland Bulldogs.
Yeah, there you go. He just stepped right in front of it. You know, just made an outstanding play there. You got to give him credit. That was Jaden Henderson on that interception for Kingwood Park. He's another sophomore, 6'3", 180 pounds.
Yeah, that double coverage on Kendon Fusilier unfortunately paid off for the Panthers on that time.
Yes, it did.
So 2:33, Nederland does have 3 timeouts. They can make the Panthers work for it here by calling the timeouts. I imagine everybody's told to tackle the ball first and the runner next.
And you can count on Kingwood Park keeping the ball on the ground. So
Nederland's gone to straight man all across the board. There is no free safety.
Richards in motion. Richards gets the ball. He carries over to the right, and he is tackled right at about the 23-yard line.
Nederland calls a quick timeout.
3-yard gain. Let's go to our, let's throw it to the truck for a quick break.
And 1, 2, set, and.
H.B. Neal & Sons, committed to the next 85 years and beyond.
Here's some news you can use.
2:24 left in the game. 13-point deficit the Bulldogs are facing now. Second down and 7 to go for the Panthers. Bulldogs have 2 timeouts left. Trying to strip the ball away. Everything's going to be a running play.
Spread formation. Here comes Richards in the motion again.
Almost got him in the backfield.
He did. He tackled him for a loss. That's about a 2-yard loss right there. So third down, it's going to be about 3rd and 9 for the first.
Quick timeout there by Nederland. They're trying to give themselves one last opportunity. And that was a very good defensive play there on the line.
Yeah, all right, let's go to the truck. One more break. We'll be right back at Turner Stadium.
That's right. People can't seem to get enough of our sun-filled, fun-filled offer.
Absolutely.
So we're keeping the Get a Loan, Get a Cruise party going full steam ahead until October 30th. Cruise in today for a great rate on a great loan. And then start planning for your 5-day, 4-night luxury cruise getaway from your friends at 5 Point. 5 Point Credit Union. You belong here.
The International
Back at Turner Stadium, Charlie, they got one more chance here. You know, you're looking at 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
And they used, I believe that was their final timeout right there that they used, or do they have one left?
They have 1 left.
All right,
according to the board, I'm not going to disagree.
We got 1 left.
Disagree with the board.
Yeah, no, definitely not. 3rd and 9 here, so this is a big hold. You know, they get a hold. They can call one more timeout. They get the ball back on the punt. I doubt that Kingwood Park's going to take any chances here. Inside handoff, that looks like
They're
number
trying
23.
to strip the ball away from him.
No, actually, that's Floyd.
And the quick timeout comes there.
All right, so it's 4th down. And
all right, so we're going to keep it here as the punt team comes straight out. And Nederland, okay, Robert, you're the defensive coach. Do you go for the block? Because they have had some trouble on the snaps. Do you go for the block or do you play for the return?
I think I'm going to play for the return right here and try to set up some good field position. The other reason I don't want to go for the block is I don't want to take any chances on roughing the kicker. So I want to set up for a return right here. Hey, hopefully we get a heck of a return. Now, again, as you mentioned, Sterner is a very good punter, very good kicker, and he's pinned us down here inside the 10 a couple of times this evening. But
yeah, that wind he has also is going to really help him. Now, the wind has died down a little bit. The flags up on the goalposts are not blowing it straight at us as they were earlier in the game.
Well, he's going to be punting from about the 10-yard line, maybe slightly below it. So if we could get the ball on the return inside the 50-yard line, we could make something happen.
Yeah,
all we need is a score.
2:13, but no time left. As long as you get first downs, though, that stops the clock while they reset them.
And he's sitting right there at about the 7-yard line for the kick. So. And we're right at, that's Kendon right at the 50. Actually, what would be beautiful is if you return it all the way right here. Let's see what happens. Oh, man, he bounced it off the ground like a rugby kick.
Beresford with the return, and there's a flag right there.
That's face mask, too.
Yeah, let's see what the referee calls. I believe they're going to get a block in the back there. So the ball's going to be spotted first at the 43, but let's see what the penalty is. It almost looked like he drop kicked that punt.
He did. He did drop kick that punt.
So
Well, we got
gonna put him back
illegal
10
block in
yards.
the back, and I thought I saw a face mask too, but again, we're sitting up here in our awesome catbird seats here.
Yeah. Ball's at the 31-yard line. Bulldogs have got 69 yards to go and 2 minutes to do it. No timeouts.
Yeah,
but it all depends on how quickly can you get those first downs, because you can march it quickly down the field.
Well, they'll be playing a prevent style, which means they're not going to be giving up anything big. But, you rip off about 2 or 3 20-yard plays, and we're kicking off again, getting ready for an onside kick.
The Panthers are playing a prevent. They've got 3 guys 15 yards deep. Only rushing 4, it looks like. 3 receivers on the short side of the field. Fusilier in motion. He peels out. Pattern, intercepted by the Panthers. Ball was through the hands of the Bulldogs.
And that was picked off by number 22, Luke Sholin. I think that's his second interception of the game. All right, let's go to the truck for another word from one of our sponsors. Thank you.
$85 years is a
Back
long
here at Turner
time.
Stadium, and interception right there by the Panthers. And now they have the ball at the 32-yard line, 1:54 seconds left, no timeouts.
Nederland's got to strip the ball. That's the only option now that they have.
They will be running the ball, and they are. Handoff pounces around the left end. That's Floyd. And actually, that's Perez. He picks up the first down.
Gets the first down to the 21-yard line. And he hit into the pile, and then suddenly he realized there was opening over to the left and accelerated very quickly.
That he did.
Clock is back running, 1:33. Again, next week, we will be at home in Bulldog Stadium, hosting Crosby for the last regular season game of the year as the Panthers go into victory formation. It'll be senior night also as well next week. And, of course, here with Sheffield Productions, we do start the pregame about an hour before the actual kickoff so that you can see everything that happens during pregame. And in this case, it will be senior night, a lot of recognition of those seniors of the class of 2022. This particular senior class has been through an awful lot during their high school career between Harvey and TPC, almost at TLC, TPC, and of course COVID. They've lost a lot of school time, but they have persevered to finally set themselves up to graduate.
Hey, bud. Let's go to the truck real quick and get a word from our sponsor as this game is closing
Wraps
out
right up, and that's gonna be the ball game. Final score 35-22.
And
we'll take it to the truck.
Yeah, to the truck real quick, and we'll come right back.
So thanks to everyone for coming out tonight. Join us back home.
The level of pride in your craft that we do, it goes by quickly. And when you're dedicated to safely building the finest structures for the plants and refineries that keep our area thriving, you take it seriously. Thanks for 85 years. H.B. Neild & Sons, committed to the next 85 years and beyond.
Here's some news you can use. 5 Point Credit Union is extending the Getaway cruise. That's right. People can't seem to get enough of our sun-filled, fun-filled offer. So we're keeping the Get a Loan, Get a Cruise party going full steam ahead until October 30th. Cruise in today for a great rate on a great loan. And then start planning for your 5-day, 4-night luxury cruise getaway from your friends at 5 Point. 5 Point Credit Union.
As we look at the traditional handshake at the end of the game and that sign of good sportsmanship, the final score here is Kingwood Park 35, Nederland 22. I do want to make a comment before we go over the final statistics for the game. We had an excellent turnout by the Nederland fans. They did travel. This is a Thursday night, guys, and this is quite some kind of trip to go through that Houston traffic, whether you're coming up 90 or coming up I-10. Ed Seymour was telling us what a challenge it was for him to go get over here, and it was for me as well. But kudos to the Nederland fans, because there were more Nederland fans here on the visitor side than what we saw on the other. And that just goes to show you the proud tradition and the pride that we have in the football program at Nederland High School. Charlie, go ahead and review the stats for the Bulldogs.
Final stats from Pack Supply and Ed Seymour. Luke Broussard, 13 for 21 for 110 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Rushing, Kendon Fusilier, our Whataburger player of the game, all over it. 20 carries for 169 yards and 1 touchdown. Luke Broussard, 16 carries. Even though with all those sacks, he had 58 yards and 2 touchdowns. Branson Bryant with 1 carry for 1 yard. In receiving, again, Kendon Fusilier led the way with 8 receptions for 69 yards. De Serrano had 3 receptions for 25. Kendrick 1 reception for 8. Barrow 1 for 6. And Bryant 1 for 2. Final score, 35-22. We thank you for being with us on behalf of Ed Seymour, Robert Reed, Skinny Sheffield, Mike Sheffield, Mike Mars, everybody. Let's see, Dale LeBlanc, Lou Sheffield. For all of us, we thank you for being with us. We'll see you next week at Bulldog Stadium to host Crosby.